Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to introduce to you my new acoustic guitar. This is the Ovation Celebrity Elite Plus, and this is a really cool looking guitar. As you can see, it looks quite different from any other acoustic guitar because usually acoustic guitars have a sound hole in the middle here. Ovation, they're actually a company that originally started out making helicopter designs, and they actually made a lot of military stuff. So you can see that their approach to making guitars is a little bit different from other guitar companies. So they're not a traditional guitar company, which is why I like them. They make very unique designs. So instead of a traditional sound hole in the middle here, they have the sound holes in the epaulets right here, which look really cool. And the material is also pretty unique because most acoustic guitars, they're made of some kind of spruce or mahogany, rosewood, some kind of tone wood, right? But for Ovation, again, this is reflecting to the idea that they were once a chemical company. They made a lot of designs for helicopters, for military. They experimented with a lot of different chemicals and stuff like that. So this material is actually a synthetic material called lyracord, and that's proprietary to Ovation. So they're a pretty innovative guitar company, I think. They make some pretty cool designs. Again, proprietary material. All their electronics are proprietary, like I have a preamp here, right? This is because it's an acoustic electric. So I have a preamp here with a tuner. You can adjust the bass, the mid, the treble, and the gain. This is all Ovation's own electronics. So they don't use Fishman like most companies do, right? Like my old Martin, the Gresh, they use Fishman electronics like a lot of acoustic guitar companies do when making acoustic electric guitars. But Ovation, they make their own stuff, which is really cool. Yeah, so not only do they use a proprietary material, but you can also see that their shape is also pretty interesting. They have a rounded back here, right? So most acoustic guitars, they have a flat back, but the Ovation has a rounded back. So a lot about the Ovation is pretty unique, right? The color, the design, the material, the shape, the electronics, it's all proprietary stuff. So the question of why did I get another acoustic guitar? Don't I already have the Gresh G502 White Penguin, right? I have this guitar. But the problem is this guitar was not originally designed to be my main guitar. So my main guitar for many years was the Martin OMJM John Mayer signature model. And a lot of you, if you look at my previous videos, dating back to 2012, I've been using that guitar, and it was a really good guitar, right? I had it from 2012 all the way up until last year, 2019. It was my main acoustic guitar, sounded really good. It was an acoustic electric. It didn't have anything fancy or anything, but it just sounded really nice, and it was a really expensive guitar. It cost me like $2,500 for it because it's a Martin and it's a John Mayer signature model. So I had the guitar for a while, and you can see it in a lot of my older videos, right? The reason why I got rid of it was because last year, some of you may know this from my vlog videos, but I lost a lot of my life savings from a cryptocurrency scam. So I was forced to sell my Martin to kind of make some money for rent. So unfortunately I lost that guitar because of financial difficulties. So I ended up using my Gresh White Penguin for longer than expected. Originally I bought the Gresh White Penguin parlor guitar is for use as a travel acoustic guitar, right? So I bought that guitar because in 2018 I was going to go to Korea, and I wanted to have a nice travel acoustic guitar to bring with me, right? And the Gresh, this is a very small acoustic guitar. It's called, it's a parlor size. So a parlor guitar means it's a smaller than average acoustic guitar, and you can easily travel with it. It's very portable, which is why I bought it. So originally that guitar was meant as a travel guitar. It wasn't meant to be my main acoustic guitar, right? So unfortunately, after I lost all that money from my financial issues, I ended up using the Gresh White Penguin, the G502 parlor model, as my main acoustic guitar for the past year. And it really wasn't planned, right? I really didn't intend on using that as my main acoustic guitar. It was only meant for traveling purposes because it's a smaller guitar, so it doesn't project enough volume. It wasn't meant to be a replacement for my Martin at all. Because my Martin OMJM, like as an orchestra model, it was more of a full body guitar, right? And it produces more sound, more volume, so obviously it was going to sound louder than my Gresh. And that Gresh wasn't meant to be my main acoustic guitar, but it ended up being my main acoustic guitar because of financial difficulties for the past year. So now I finally saved up enough money. Actually, this doesn't even cost that much money. This is only like $500, $600 online. But I finally got enough money for more of a fully sized acoustic guitar. So this is more of a direct replacement for my Martin OMJM. So yeah, that's why I got this model. And why Ovation? Why not another Martin? Well, Martins are expensive, right? So if you buy any Martin, but especially the signature models, they can get, you know, at least $2,000, I would say, for a Martin. So they're pretty expensive, and also since Martins are kind of the pioneer of a lot of acoustic guitar models and shapes that we see nowadays, they just look like your standard acoustic guitar because so many other guitar companies copy them, right? Because they were kind of the pioneers, right? So they don't look all that special from other acoustic guitars because they kind of set the standard. I wanted to kind of have an acoustic guitar that sets itself apart, and Ovation certainly does that. It has, you know, a very unique color. I love blue. Blue's my favorite color. So I love the color and I love the design, right? There's no traditional sound hole. It's all, the design is really unique, right? And only Ovations, I think only Ovations have this kind of design. So that's really cool. So that's why I got this one. And actually, if you look at my videos before 2012, so on my YouTube channel, the earliest YouTube videos I have, right, from 2008, 2009, if you look at my videos from 2009 and 2010, you can see that I'm actually using an Ovation. So that's actually my first acoustic guitar. For the longest time, right, I'm an electric guitar player. I started in 2005. That's when I started playing guitar. And I was a strictly electric player because I liked that electric guitars you can make any sound with them. The strings are easier to bend. They're easier to play. So I just liked electric guitars. I didn't want to go acoustic for a while. And then it wasn't until 2009 I finally got my first acoustic, and it was an Ovation. And it was a cheap Ovation back then because I was a poor college student, so it was only like $200 or something. But yeah, that's the guitar you see in my first acoustic videos on YouTube. That's with the Ovation, right? I don't even remember the model, but it was more of a traditional Ovation. It was more of a traditional looking guitar because it had a sound hole. It didn't have these epaulets, right? I actually wanted to have an Ovation guitar with these, right? Because I remember seeing these in the music shops and I couldn't afford them back then because, you know, these were like 3 times more expensive. $600 was a lot to a poor college student at that time, right? So I couldn't afford these at the time, right? So I just got the really entry-level Ovation, which had the traditional sound hole. And I had that guitar from 2009, I think, until 2013. That's when I gave it away to my friend, and I got the Martin in 2012. So I no longer needed that guitar. But I still like Ovation guitars. I think they're really cool. So that was my first acoustic guitar, was an Ovation, and now that's why I returned to Ovation. And yeah, again, like everything is crafted. This is crafted in China, right? So this is obviously a Chinese model. It's not one of the $2,000 models or whatever. But I think that's fine. For $500, $600, you can get a pretty good value out of the Celebrity Elite Plus. And plus, it looks fantastic. So yeah, I really just wanted to have a full-bodied model to replace my Martin, which the Gresh really is not a direct replacement. It was meant to be a travel guitar. So yeah, that's it, guys. Introduction to the Ovation Celebrity Elite Plus. And I'm going to start playing some songs for you guys to show it off. Hopefully you can hear that this guitar has more body and volume.
Come up to meet you, tell you In my eyes, indisposed, in disguise that no one knows, hides the face, lies the snake, the sun in my disgrace. Boiling heat, summer stench, neath the black the sky looks dead. Call my name through the cream, and I'll hear you scream again. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come, won't you come, won't you come? Stuttering, cold and damp, steal the warm wind, tired friend. Times are gone for honest men, and sometimes far too long for snakes. In my shoes, walk and sleep, and my youth I pray to keep. Heaven send hell away, no one sings like you anymore. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come, won't you come, won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come, won't you come? Black hole sun, black hole sun, won't you come? Black hole sun, black hole sun, won't you come? Hang my head, dry my feet.